We live.
All right, Shalom, y'all. First and foremost, I'm going to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh
Bahashem, Rakakadash.
Barakadash.
Second, we're going to give double honor to the Apostle Elder Great Millstone, of course, who rule well. And third, we want to say Shalom, Mahaba, Baki Yasha, Sharala. Jehovah Alexis push you to the vocals of the earth, man. So today, the topic is going to be, what's the topic?
The Edomites shaking in their boots.
That's right, that's right.
Right.
Yep, so, it said, let's see, it's shaking in their boots. So let's just start off with some opening precepts.
I could attest to that because I ran into a couple of Edomite, and they told me they was atheists. They don't believe
Oh, real?
in the
Yeah, that's
and,
the good too.
you know, and they was like, we're upset that I didn't take their views because me myself, you know how I feel. We all the same mind that we believe that Yahweh Shem Yahshua and in a minute, hey, he gonna lay the smacker down on these motherfuckers,
That's
you
right.
know, all these heathens, and I just can't wait for that day, I say that every day, all day long. I'm a broken record, I can't stand this captivity that I'm in.
That's right.
Okay. Well, I got a scripture right quick.
What you got?
Got Romans chapter 9, verses 13. As it is written, Jacob that I love and Esau, Jacob that I love, but Esau I've hated. And so there they got a good reason why to be atheists.
That's right.
Of what I just got done reading.
Oh, I got a precept that you love. Ezra's.
I was gonna get that, but you go ahead. So you go ahead. You grab it.
As for the other people which also come from Adam, thou hast said they are nothing, but like unto spittle, that liketh the balance of them that falleth from the vessel, and now, O Yahweh, behold these heathens which have been ever reputed as nothing has been lords over us. And when the Most High call you less than nothing, in Isaiah 40 and 15, the Most High considered them less than nothing. So, hey, y'all not even worth shit.
Go ahead, read that scripture in Isaiah.
Isaiah 40 and 15.
Come.
I'll grab it right quick.
Yeah, go ahead and grab it. Matter of fact, start with 40 verses 15 first, then go to that one.
Well, that's what's start off at. Well, it goes up a little higher, but I'm gonna just get to the point. Isaiah 40 and 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and is counted at the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh the out every little thing. Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast there are sufficient for a burnt offering. Y'all not even considered even be close for a burnt sacrifice unto the Most High.
That's
All
right.
the nations before them are nothing. They are counted to him as less than nothing and vanity. So when you consider less than nothing, and nothing is exactly what it is, nothing. About the way you do math, you kind of as a decibel.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, you got something, brother from Cleveland?
Khan, because you made mention that you said basically the Sugar and the Brewska is starting to realize who they are. So I'm gonna get this real quick because I'm gonna get this in Esdras real quick. It says let's see, let me see. Where should I start? I'm gonna start at 6 and 27. It says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched." See what I'm saying? So deceit's gonna be quenched. Let me just go on and get the point. It says in verse 28, it says, and as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared, man. So that's the time that we're coming into, man. You see what I'm saying? Because what do we live at right now? We're in a valley of the shadow of death, man. So it says the truth that have been so long without fruit shall be declared. So what does that mean? That means that light's coming into the world. And what is light? Light is wisdom. You see what I'm saying? It says wisdom, her brightness shine brighter than light. It makes the sun jealous, man. You see what I'm saying? As far as the shining of the sun. So right now we're in that valley of the shadow of death. You see what I'm saying? With that wicked spreading itself like a green paid tree, but we're coming into the point where the truth is flourishing, and it's and the light is beating out this wickedness, man. So it can't be hit anymore. You see what I'm saying? It can't be under like buried. You see what I'm saying? It's stacked so much that the bodies there's no more dirt left. It's just bodies on top of bodies. You see what I'm saying? That's the point we're coming into. So they can't hide it anymore. So now that that fruit that's been so long without is flourishing, man, and it's abounding because it's getting that light. It's finally that light is finally hitting that seed and giving it the ability to grow. See what I'm saying? And once it grows, then it spreads, because once a fruit drops, then it plants the seeds and it grows into more. See what I'm saying? So that's right. What do? We plow. You see what I'm saying? So the wisdom is that light is that light. This truth is that water, and then we're the plowman. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
So it all comes together, and that's the point that we're in. So now that we're doing the work, what we're doing is actually being shown for it now. See what I'm saying?
That's right.
So this is actually our work is actually showing, because we finally get into these people, man. See what I'm saying? We finally get to our enemies, and it's coming to light. Yep.
And you know, a lot of them figuring out now that, you know, I don't know why it's been escaping them, because they don't read this book, that they find out that the only salvation is only for the children of Israel. You know,
that's right.
You know, being an Edomite, you ain't gonna make it. You keep reading about the Edomites, you find out the Most High got want to destroy your ass.
That's right.
And He's gonna do that.
That's right.
But I'm just get some milk scriptures about who salvation is for, and I'm gonna just start off with the first one. Matthew 1:21, she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name. Well, he shall save his people from their sins. It's not talking about he shall save the world from their sin. The most misinterpreted scripture that ever was is John 3:16. It's only talking about a harmonious arrangement when it say world. It ain't talking about everybody in this world.
That's right. That's right.
You know, you got to look in the deeper meaning of words. And you know, what I noticed that a lot of you so-called Christians don't look in the deeper meaning of words. You know, y'all have the book, y'all have this Uma Mathurim, you know, pocket computer, and you don't even use this to research any damn thing. You know, you reside on your pastor to tell you what to believe. You know, and this is not what the this thing is about, man. You're supposed to read. The scriptures say, "Blessed is he that read and understand."
That's right.
And you can't read or understand this book. This ain't for you.
That's right.
That's right.
Let's say if it's hidden, it's hidden to them that are lost.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's why most of the world go up at noonday. You see what I'm saying? Because when he came to the bones, he said, "What? Can these bones live?" See what I'm saying? Can they breathe? You know, because they're dead, man. They in a pit right now. They have no water, so they're just dry bones. You see what I'm saying? That's why the dust is a symbolization of confusion, man. Because when you don't have that water, you're confused, man. And dust is like the absence of anything, any moisture, any water, any liquid. You see what I'm saying? So dust really is confusion, man. Because when you don't have this truth, then you're confused, man. So they're lost. But we have it.
I got that scripture right quick. 2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, is hid to them that are lost, in whom the Most High of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of the Messiah, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. So, you, like brother said, you spiritually dead. You got darkened bodies. Ain't no light in you.
That's right. That's right.
God.
That's right. That's why I
I got a
say,
precept.
yep, there you go. There you go. Yep.
Go ahead, brother. Come on.
Okay.
Nah. You bring out the precept, brother.
All right, Con. Isaiah chapter 44, verses 1, which is 411 backwards. Ye now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Because you know Yahweh Shemel Shai
That's right.
chose Israel from the beginning.
That's right.
Con. Can I grab another middle scripture right quick, Bubba Kashah, if I may? Even though, people, don't understand that, the Most High is only dealing with the children of Israel, and that's who he only dealt with. Psalms 147:19, he showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and judgment unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgment, they have known him. Praise ye the Most High.
That's right.
So, hey, all these scriptures that we bringing out is saying that he only deal with one people.
God.
If you can't get that through your rabbit ass or your wacky tacky Christianized head, man, this thing ain't for you.
That's right.
But it's some people that's gonna look like Edomites. Like the elder apostle said, it's gonna be an influx of them that they're not Edomites, like Blake Griffin.
God.
And man, hey, man, it's gonna be an influx of Jakes looking like all different colors, all different nations, and it's gonna be shocking to some. That how is he an Edom? How he's an Israelite? He look like an Edomite.
God.
He look like a Japanese. He like a Chinese, but they Israelites.
Con, the tennis player who beat Serena Williams, her father's a Levite, and she looks Japanese because her mama's Japanese.
That's right.
And her baby Edomite.
I didn't know that.
They gonna rescue that baby. That baby is done.
Con.
Unless further down the line he find out that he is Israelite, but I seriously doubt it. I think he an Edomite. It's just like the Maori twins; those are Edomites. They tares among us. Lenny Kravitz, Zoe Kravitz, his daughter, Edomite, because you are what your father are.
That's right.
And if you're an Israelite, hey, it's because you're what your father was.
That's right.
It's not because of what your mother is. That's what the Ashkenazis try to pull off, talking about because my mother is this and this. No, it's not that. It's the seed of your father.
Right.
This ain't for you. The Most High only dealt with men.
That's right.
And I got another. No. Go ahead. Anybody got scripture?
Brother from Cleveland, you got something?
Yeah, just to go on what you said earlier. You said the Most High don't change, man. You said it's always been for Israel. So I'm gonna get this right here. So Hebrews 13 and verse 8, it says Yahweh Shai Mashiach, the same yesterday and today and forever. You see what I'm saying? So he's not gonna change. You see what I'm saying? So when people try to graft in and switch it up, you're basically just spitting in the Most High's face, by saying that he changed, and you're basically calling him a liar, man, which is blasphemy, man. You see what I'm saying? So all of that spiritual engrafting and things like that, it doesn't exist. You see what I'm saying? It's by the seed of the Father, like you said. But of course, throughout time, they went and they tried to alter things because they knew that it was the only way that they could somehow get themselves into this fold. But just because you make it a lie doesn't mean that the Most High makes it a truth, man. See what I'm saying? It's
Con,
still a lie, man. It's not gonna change anything. So yeah, I just wanted to
con,
add that on there. Yeah.
Con, I got
con,
a precept.
Yep.
Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bitter. I have uncovered his secret parts, and he shall not be a bird to hide himself. See is spoiled, and his brother and his brethren, and he is not. So yeah, the Lord was going to discover his secret parts at the end, and that's pretty much where we're at now, because they've been lying to the world how they're God's chosen people, and they're not. Because really, I got another precept right quick, and to read about those Edomites that's over in our land right now. Got Revelation verses 2, verse 9, and I know the works and what's that? Troubles,
That tribulation,
tribulations.
tribulation, and perverted
poverty.
and poverty, but they are rich.
Thou art rich.
Thou art
Con,
rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but they are the synagogue of Satan, and that's who these Edomites are. That's Emelech, the head of the
Ashkenazi.
Edomite,
Con,
Ashkenazis,
Amalekites, yeah.
Amalekites, yeah.
con,
And also, I'm gonna go to Revelation 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
That's right.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
con.
So that day is coming when they're gonna have to worship our feet. To the real Israelites of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
That day coming. And any of you brothers got something?
Yep, I got a few.
Con, I got. You got some. Carl?
Oh, you can bring out what you're gonna bring out.
Okay, Con. Joel 2:27, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Most High, your power, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed. And he say that he's only the God of us and none else. Man, we could keep grabbing the scriptures over and over again, man. Man, this thing is for the children of Israel, man. Yeah, but let me see. Can I find you? Let me look for it real quick. You got some? Anybody got something? Come on with it.
Con. Let me get
Yeah,
it.
Kalal, can you do me a favor right quick?
Yeah, con.
Can you go to Book of Acts, chapter 13, verses 1? And the reason why I'm bringing that up, I would like to ask if any Ashkenazis watching right now, have you ever been called a nigger?
Oh, okay. You want to get that?
Yeah.
You say Acts.
Oh, they're gonna be called niggas in the kingdom. They're gonna be the new niggas.
Kind.
You say Acts 20.
Book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1.
Oh,
That explains that the real Jews were going to be called niggas.
Oh yeah, con. I got you. All right. This is Want me to read it for you? Con. This is Acts 13 and verse 1. It says, "Now there were in the church that was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger, and Lucius of Cyrene, and Manaen which had been brought up with Herod, the Tetrarch, and Saul. You see what I'm saying?
Con.
Yeah,
So that's a cut for them, man.
that's right.
Because that because even the word Jewish means that you're not a real Jew, that you would like to be one.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
you just would like to be one, but you're not.
exactly. Suffix ix, Ishasalakia. That means like to basically pertaining to be like. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a kind of ish. You know what I'm saying?
God, hey, they are Hebrews. They Hebrew Edomites. You know,
That's right.
Hey, you are Hebrew, but you're Hebrew Edomites. You're not Hebrew Israelites like you are. You Israeli or Jewish. You know, if you Jewish, where the other tribes at?
Exactly.
You know, Judah is short for Jew. That's a surname for Jew, Judah. So where the other 11 tribes at? Where they at? You know, because y'all not the real Jews, man. You know, this thing ain't for you. You know, what's coming for you is slavery. And after 1,000 years after that, the Most High gonna put a spirit on us to gather y'all up and destroy every male and nephew son and destroy your bloodline.
That's right.
You know, hey, this ain't our words, it's the Most High words. You know, hey, he he just letting your sins what's the mount up, and man, I just can't wait for it reach to the height that where he can't take it no more.
That's right. He said stacked into the heavens. Yeah. See, he said, "Thou shalt build up, but I will tear down." If he's paraphrasing. So he letting them stack it up just so he can show his power by knocking it down, just like he did with Pharaoh. See what I'm saying? But they have it in their mind that surely the Lord would that scripture where it says surely the Lord God would do nothing. See what I'm saying? But he's not absent. He's just letting them build up their pride so he can knock it down.
And God, man, we just can't wait for that thing, man. We just waiting because we know as soon as your kingdom come down, our kingdom rise up forever.
That's right.
You know, our kingdom ain't falling down no more. You know,
that's right. He said,
it ain't no us falling back down. It's a wrap. You know,
it's a wrap.
You know, the Lord is gonna make us perfect. He gonna write the His laws, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts. You know, we ain't gonna never go off. You know, man, we see you doing something wicked, we probably kill you right there on the spot. Because when we have the mindset of the Most High and in our spirit and in our minds, man, we see you doing something wicked, man. We're gonna pass judgment right there on you on the spot.
That's right.
You know, hey, we gonna be so man, we're gonna even be able to judge the angels. You know, it's gonna be so good that we so high judges that we're gonna be upon this earth, and it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be magnet, be you know, lovely for us because man, we know once this happened, man, ain't nothing gonna stop us or prevent us from going off, man. You know, and then we get rid of these weak ass bodies.
Well, not only that, if they're the so-called Jews, why they ain't bringing up the 144,000 to 1/3? They ain't bring that up.
Man, because they don't want to wake up the 144,000 and the 1/3. They want to keep this kingdom rolling.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what we want to do. We want to wake them up. You know, remember that movie with Chris Rock was in that movie where he was running for president and he smacked the nigga and he said, "Dance, nigga," and he started dancing and shit. You know, that's what we try to do. We trying to wake up the elect and 1/3 of Israel.
That's right.
You know, hey man, it's funny because man, I just can't wait for this day because I'm so tired of going through this bullshit day to day.
That's right. That's right. So the scriptures say, "For here we have no continuing city, but we seek for such as want to come." This is not our rest, man. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's right.
and I don't see nobody out there crying and sighing harder than the brothers of GMS. You know, nobody. You know,
Right.
I don't see nobody putting out these videos like we do. Nobody give you the whole truth of the scriptures, the good and the bad.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, we don't hold nothing back, man. And that's the problem with a lot of these so-called Israelite camps, man. They don't teach the whole truth, the whole role of this doctrine.
That's the spirit, because I was just about to say that. Because that's what it says. That's what it says in Revelation. He talks about the roll. It says that first it was sweet and then it was bitter, because once you eat the whole thing, then you understand that, oh yeah, you have these things coming, but you got to realize you got to go through these things. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody leaves one of these camps and they're stuck in a mind state of just cakes and lollipops, you know that's off, because if you ate the whole roll, then you would have that bitterness. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said surely oppression make of a wise man mad in Ecclesiastes 7:7. But if you don't have that wisdom, then why would you be angry? You just be as a fool. See what I'm saying? That's why they laugh and they mock. It says, let them be ashamed that basically wave their hands at me, roughly paraphrasing, and try to make a laughing stock and say aha aha. You see what I'm saying? Because why are they saying aha aha? It's because they're in mirth. They're laughing and they're drunk off that wine. When you're on that wine, yeah, you get kind of giggly. You know, you kind of foolish. You're sluggish. But if you're not drunk on that wine, you'll be in that state of mourning. But they're laughing because they're partying in mirth. See what I'm saying? Because they're fools. But we're not, because we understand the serious times to come. See what I'm saying?
We ain't like these other fools. They too busy trying to get lit up. Lean. What's that drink?
Lean.
Lean up. Living their best life right now, man. Us brothers, man, we consider this our worst moment in our life.
That's right.
You know,
this ain't even life, man. This is the valley of the shadow of death, man. This is hell. See what I'm saying? This ain't even life. But
you know,
hey, can one of y'all do me a favor?
Can
one of y'all read Deuteronomy 32 verses 8 through 10?
32, 8, and 10.
I
got you. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. It says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. It says, for the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. He found him in a desert land, and in the waste howling wilderness he led him about his instruction. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye. So there you go.
Because we are the apple of his eye, whether we do good or bad, and when we do bad, he punishes us. That's why we've been in captivity, 500 years for the northern kingdom, and southern kingdom is 400 years. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is wicking up his elect, and that's what he's doing. So the elect that, Lord willing, we get out of here, because that's what we're doing. This is what we're fighting for.
That's right. That's right. That's why it says they shall remember themselves in the land of their captivity. And obviously, when that time comes, then that's that great awakening, so to speak. See what I'm saying? And that's the end all be all right there. So if somebody's in captivity in the end, then obviously it's not pertaining to everybody. But
I got a precept for that. Sirach 17:17, for the division of the nations, the whole earth is set a ruler over every people, but Israel is the Most High portion, whom being his firstborn he nourished with discipline, giving us the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. You know, that's what he nourishes with the discipline. This is our knowledge, our heritage. And giving him the lights of his love and do not forsake him. And God, man, once you find out you're a so-called Israelite, you know, so-called child of Zion, once you find out that you're Israelite, you just can't say that, you know, I'm good. You know, some of these motherfuckers walk around with fringes on and just say, I'm good, man. You know, man, that is not enough. Man, once you find out you're Israelite, you gotta seek them 10 times more.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, you just can't be a bystander on the outside looking in, watching us out there on the street corners teaching and walking past us saying Shalom. You know, you're supposed to be trying to learn this so you can get out here and teach.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's why the scriptures say in Luke 12:48 says, "To whom much is given, much shall be required." You see what I'm saying? Because whatever portion you get, you're required that much more to feed the sheep. You see what I'm saying? That's why he said to Peter, I believe that's Peter, he told him to feed his sheep 3 times, man. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why? Because when you're a lamb, you see what I'm saying? Initially he said, "Feed my lamb," you know, because when you're young in this truth, and you're just coming in, of course you need to be fed by older Akim or through the spirit. You see what I'm saying? And then when you're a little bit seasoned, he said it 3 times. You see what I'm saying? You still need that to be fed. You see what I'm saying? And then we feed each other. So there's no stop to this, to the getting knowledge, because you forget that the Most High is forever increasing. So if He's increasing, and we're in His image, then we're supposed to be increasing always too. You know what I'm saying? So there's really no stop to it, man. And becoming stagnant is bad anyway, because stagnant water. See what I'm saying? As the Apostle Ramlab always says, is this stagnant water is bad water. When the water's not running, when the river's not flowing, and it's just sitting there, then guess what? It collects dirt and dust, and it gets nasty. See what I'm saying? And it's not drinkable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to constantly be in motion, because so that your water is clean. See what I'm saying? And we're a body. That's why it says that this is living water, because living water is in motion. See what I'm saying? So we got to be living water. If it's living, that means it's moving around, man. So we got to constantly be on the move.
You know, there's one thing about stagnant water; it always turns dark.
Exactly. That's right. That's right. It's dark. If you're trying to fish, you need that water to be clean. The cleaner your fish, the cleaner the water is, the easier it is for you to fish. See what I'm saying? If it's dirty, murky water, then you ain't gonna get anything but catfish and all types of nasty stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So make sure the water is clean.
Man, you know, a lot of these Edomites are killing themselves over this truth too, man, because they think they could, you know, once they find out this thing ain't for them, man, they go depression, want to OD off of this shit. All the traps they laid before us, they use them same traps to try to kill themselves on this side of this life. Them opioids, want to go through shit and shoot up shit so the police can kill them. You know, there's all kind of stupid shit that these motherfucking Edomites are doing. Hey, I just can't wait, because I'm tired of these motherfucking Edomites. You know,
Con, I got something to add on that. Because the opioid crisis is destroying them. You know that, right?
You know, this is their kingdom. If you mad at anybody, be mad at the central bankers. You know, your own people.
That's right.
You know, be mad at your own folks. You know, the ones that sitting up on high. They don't care about you. Look at your Trump, make America great again, but he's sticking it to all you motherfucking middle class motherfucking Edomites that set him up in office. He's talking about tax cut. Everybody get the tax. Everybody got their taxes cut, all right, but it was cut so the rich can have bigger money, more money.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. You got a precept.
Con.
Yeah. Second Ezra is chapter 6, verse 9, for Esau is in the world, and Jacob is again of it that follow it. And that's what's happening right now, because their kingdom is crumbling like every day. And I do mean literally every day. It's never been a time like this in our lifetime, because they can't make babies like they used to. They ODing off of drugs every day. Another thing that they're not reporting is they're having a lot of car accidents every day. They're not reporting that, and that's something that's going on too that they're not putting out. And also, a month ago, there's been like over 30-something mass shootings of having Edomite versus Edomite crime.
That's right.
They want to say that these so-called people that's coming over the border in Mexico. He said, "What's it say? They rapists, they killers, they dope dealers." But y'all the worst terrorists in the whole wide world.
That's right.
Man, everywhere y'all go, y'all rape, rob, and kill, and man, I just can't wait for your end. And I got scriptures that speak on it. Sirach 21:9. I'm gonna go 8. Sirach 21:8. He that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that gathered himself stones for the tomb of his burial. And the congregation of the wicked is like a tow wrapped together, and the end of them is a flame of fire to destroy them. And when this thermonuclear missile start hitting this place, hey, it's going to destroy your ass. It's not only going to destroy you this time, for the second death, but it's another flame of fire that's going to happen to you after 1,000 years of slavery. And the way of sinners may play with stones, but the end thereof is the pit of hell. Hey man, your heaven is going to turn into hell real soon, because that's when Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai come. He's going to turn things upside down.
That's right.
And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for your destruction to come. Ain't going to do it. We ain't gotta do anything. All we gotta do is wait on him. Like he said. I don't see why Jake's trying to arm themselves up with guns and all that, shooting the range and doing all that stupid shit. The scriptures say, "Wait ye upon me."
That's right.
On top of that, that's Esau's blessing. Why would they do that? That's stupid.
That's right.
At the most, you probably get like 2, maybe 3 boxes of bullets, man. Esau makes the bullets, man. And if they can't get you with bullets, man, they will throw a grenade up in there, man. They'll shoot a gas grenade up in there, or a frag grenade up in there, or a flashbang grenade, man. Man, these devils got a way of outdoing us with these, because we not a cunning hunter like them.
Man, let me tell you something. These Edomites, they know where they can go to get these weapons at. They know how to get them cheap. They know where other states they can go get them at. They know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that can get these super machine guns anywhere, or rocket launchers.
Hey, ain't nobody gonna say, "Oh, hey, that's just Joe,"
Right?
Joe. If it was a Jake trying to get a rocket launchers and shit like that, they'd be like, "Oh, we had called the FBI on this motherfucker." But it was just no, that's just Billy Bob right there. He just crazy. He just stupid.
Hey, Texas Redneck Joe.
They wouldn't even think about Billy Bob or Joanne or
or the Alabama brother.
buying her a gun or M15 assault rifle for her husband.
Kind.
You know, they be thinking they be thinking he got a good wife.
Kind. Hey, Akim, don't forget Sweet Home Alabama. What's that? The NRA brothers. Done.
So, hey, man. Hey, this gun control is only good for if not black. If you black, gun control ain't gonna work for you. Let's see a white guy walk around with a rifle on his shoulder and see what the police do to him. They ain't gonna even stop.
Nothing.
They show police officers. They show Edomites in Walmart with rifles on their shoulders, and nothing was said.
And they be dressed to the T like they about to go overseas somewhere.
Kind of like they're going to war. You know, they need a assault rifle that's fully automatic just to kill a deer. Man, you know what? I'm so glad that the Most High is starting to plague them deers, because I remember seeing a video where the Edomite took his son deer hunting, and he poured the beer down the deer throat, and he was drinking the beer out with the blood, you know, that deer blood with it. And man, keep doing that, Edomites. You know, I hope you catch a parasite or a disease and die, where it eats your brain away. You know, you know, hey, these places are starting to hit y'all. You know, a couple years back, it was a water disease in Philadelphia. Let me see if I can find that. You know, these places are hitting y'all. And,
That's right.
And another thing too, hey, Akim, I was gonna tell you another thing that's been hurting them ever since we've been having these Gulf wars, the first and second one to Afghanistan. These Edomite men, they've been losing a lot of them from having them go to these wars. They'll never bring that up. And when they do come back, a lot of them be drug addicts.
Yep, and then they end up overdosing in a minivan.
Because like here in the 2000 era, it's been mostly Edomite men that's been going to these wars way more than Jake. And so a lot of these Edomite men either come back dead in the casket, or they come back be homeless and be drugged out.
I got a precept too.
Go ahead, bring it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna start at Psalm 75. I'm gonna start at verse 6. It says, "For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south." It says, "But Yahweh is the judge; He putteth down one and set it up another." See what I'm saying? So, like you said, when they go down, we're gonna come up. You see what I'm saying? So they're gonna start to get those that effect of the curse, man. It says because they're gonna drink even the dregs. You see what I'm saying? So he said he put it down one and set it up another, and that no one that's getting set up is our kingdom. You see what I'm saying? And I keep going. It says, "For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and He poureth out the same out of the same. With the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them." So the dregs is like that nasty stuff at the bottom. People been all the backwash. Yeah, that's what they're gonna drink. That's what they're drinking. That's what they're gonna drink. And slowly but surely, right now they're just getting a little bit of the drugs. You see what I'm saying? But eventually they're gonna have to drink that whole cup, and that's when it's gonna be all bad. It says, "But I will declare forever, and I will sing praises to the God of Jacob." You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So all back down to the point is that it's for our salvation. You see what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. And then on top of that, it says that they're gonna drink the dregs. So all that stuff that's going on, where you see them dying more, overdose and all this stuff is all prophecy, man. See what I'm saying? It's part of the putting down one and setting up another. And it's just the beginning thereof, you know.
you might be saying, before we finish the promised land, the Most High chased them out there with plagues and all kind of stuff. So
That's right.
it's just a reversal. What happened before, the Most High is doing it all over again.
That's right.
You know, like the scripture says, there's no new thing under the sun.
That's right.
There's literally not a new thing happening. This is
kind of right. That's right.
And,
that which has
and
been
this
is that which shall be.
a while back.
We got a precept right quick, short and sweet. From the Apocrypha Ecclesiastes, which calls we call Sirach, chapter 12, verses 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rust, so is his wickedness. And it's talking about you Edomites, you other heathen nations, you 2/3, and we can't trust none of you because you're against the Lord and His Son.
That's right.
That's right.
On my screen right here, this is we're talking about a mysterious infection linked to water targets healthy and fit people in our area. And this disease right here is a waterborne disease, but it's only affecting them. It's only affecting white people when this was going down. It wasn't messing with nobody black. It was just only messing with white people.
Okay.
And man, medical mystery is being investigated in Montgomery County to learn about a lung linked to water disease is called non-tuberculosis myobacteria, or NTM, a lung infection similar to tuberculosis caused by bacteria found mainly in the water, but also in the soil and in the air. And doctors say the rare but number of patients are growing. And this disease was only affecting them. It wasn't affecting no Jakes. Matter of fact, if I take it back, this wasn't happening to this plague right here wasn't happening to us. It was just happening only to white folks. Black people was immune to this disease. And now they said bubonic plague is down in Arizona in the fleas. What else? I can't think of that dang old disease to save my life, but this says another disease in LA in that building caused by rats. Man, the only people be in them downtown office buildings to be mostly you white folks.
That's right.
Edomites. Edomites.
Yeah, that's right. Edomites.
Edomites. Salakia, because it'd be nothing but y'all down there. That's where y'all habitation be, where y'all write off your grievous laws against us.
God.
I just can't wait, because in a minute them laws ain't gonna be worth nothing. The law of the land is gonna be the law of the Most High.
God.
That's right. That's right. The law of the land is gonna be the law of the Most High. That's right.
You say you got, you say in God we trust, but all your laws prove that you don't trust in the Most High. You write laws against everything that He say in this book. Everything that His laws say, you say it's okay.
I got a precept too. Let me see.
Come on with it,
brother. It says, "For my eyes are upon all their ways, they are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. See what I'm saying? It says, and first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land. They have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of the detestable and the abominable things. See what I'm saying? So they're going against the Most High and his inheritance. And then go on, it says, O Lord, my strength and my fortress, my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit, man. So, so you see that eventually it's gonna come to that point, man, where they're gonna be forced to realize that what they believe is just BS, man. See what I'm saying? That it holds no profit, because the truth is coming to shine, man. See what I'm saying? It says, shall a man make gods unto himself, and they are no gods? See what I'm saying? And that's what America believes. They believe that they're gods. That's why they say that they put themselves at the ego, man. Because in Deuteronomy, I believe that's where you were reading before, where it talks about how he spreads his wing like the eagle, and we're in his bosom. Roughly paraphrasing, they're trying to be like the Most High, man. But it's not gonna work.
God, you don't mind me saying this is the only place in the Americas where they push that white Jesus.
That's right.
You know, they push that shit so damn heavy, it's ridiculous, man. And man, before I came to this truth, I used to think that Jesus, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahshua was white. But you know, that white Jesus, man, they that spell they put on you. Have you think white is good, being black is bad?
That's right.
Play the words that they put on you. You know,
why this place is Babylon. It's confusion, because you come out the womb defiled, because you come out believing in that crap. You know what I'm saying? Because really that's unclean. You know what I'm saying? Because everything about it is unclean according to the scriptures. But if you grew up believing in that, then you basically growing up believing in unclean things, man. You might as well worship a pig. You know what I'm saying? Like a pig or some other unclean beast.
God, I'm just glad that I had that notion, believing them lies, man. Because I still could be, you know, the water Yahweh Shem Yahshua for waking me up, but you know, I could still be a dumbass, still letting them tell me whatever they want to tell me with that plantation Christianity. You know,
that's right. But the Most High redeemed you. You know what I'm saying? Because in this gift we can't neglect it, because we know more. Like the smallest man in your camp, he's more wise than anybody else outside of that camp. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows the truth, man. So he's an elder compared to everybody else in the world. But when he comes to camp, he may be one of the somebody young in the camp, but hey, compared to everybody else in the world, he's an elder, man. So it's a lot. It's a lot on the shoulders of a man of the Lord, man, and what we know and what we carry.
I got a scripture right quick.
What you got?
Ezekiel chapter 25 verses 12, and these that the Lord power, because these Edom had dwelt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and had greatly offering
offended
offending, and received himself upon them.
Therefore,
therefore that this the Lord God, I will also strengthen out my hand. What'd you say?
Stretch out.
Okay, yeah, Salakia. Stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off men and beasts from it, and I will make it desolate from Timan, and they of Dedan, and shall fall by the sword. Con. That's another one. 14.
Keep going. One little more.
Yeah. And I will let my vengeance upon Edom, but the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom attacked
according
to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance shall be the Lord power.
Said the Most High power. God. Because we're gonna be, we're gonna have the Most High. We're gonna do things in the Most High, the way He wants to do it. When they according, they should do the Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. Man, we gonna be beautiful instruments of the Most High, because the Most High is gonna make us do. He gonna put the will on us to do it to you.
That's right.
And I just can't wait for this day, man, because man, we ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. In them days, man, it'd be a righteous thing when we do that.
That's right.
That the brothers spoke. That'd be righteousness in the eyes of the Most High.
That's right.
That'd be a good thing.
Because the scripture said that this world was made for Israel.
It was made for our sake.
If anybody got some scriptures, go ahead.
I got one.
All right,
because,
well, I got one right quick. I'm gonna go ahead and just bring it out. Book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 21. And service shall come up on Mountain Zion to judge the mountain of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's, meaning Yahweh and his son Yahushua. Because who's out here dirtying the whole planet? It ain't the 12 tribes of Israel. It's these damn Edomites.
That's
because there's nothing but garbage. I play out in the Pacific, and it's like the size of Texas. We ain't doing that. These Edomites are. You got something out?
I got something because these people thinking that even these so-called chicks that go to church, they think that they're gonna be saved, they're gonna get caught up. But hey man, the Most High got in for you too. It's only a small group of people's being saved. And that's it. If you're thinking that the Most High is gonna when Yahushua returns, that he's gonna be passing out rainbows and warm hugs, he ain't doing none of that.
The scripture says he's coming back with a sword.
Man, brother just talked about Teman and Dedan, and those are Edomite territories. When he returned, it's only the elect and the 1/3 of Israel that he's coming for. The 2/3 of Israel, y'all gonna die right along with the rest of these heathen and the wicked. But hey, it's not all lost for you, because you're gonna get reborn back because all Israel shall be saved. But you gotta die. Matter of fact, precept right quick. Because hey man, yeah, y'all love the thing that y'all doing right now. Y'all go and do all kind of wickedness on the weekends, and then after y'all do all kind of wickedness on the weekend, then y'all go and pay your tithes and think y'all did a good thing. You can sin all through the week, but as long as you pay your person, man, it don't work like that, man. Uh, Second Ezra 9 and 10. For as such as in their life have received the benefit and have not known me, and they that loathe my law while they had yet liberty, because you loathe this law, because the law, statutes, and commandments tell you that is wicked for you to lay down with another man's wife, or a woman to divorce her husband. The husband got to give you a letter of divorce. It's not the other way around. That's wickedness. You
Con.
know, when it was yet a place of repentance was open to them, they understood it not, but despised it. And the same must know it after death by pain. So, hey, when this death by pain come to you as a whirlwind, when it come hit your ass, hey, you don't act like you ain't never heard no brothers tell you that you still got to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible. You still supposed to practice the high holy days. Fuck these holidays. Y'all love these holidays, especially y'all women. Y'all women of our people. Y'all love these holy days.
These women gone out.
They love it. Because they man, the most high hate off them feast days. But who's the main one every time it's a holiday, so-called United States holiday, or whatever you want to call it, my holiday? Who's the main one that want to cook all these different meals, all these different dishes for that damn day?
That's right.
Hey, it's just Tuesday. For us, it's just another day.
Con.
There's nothing high or holy about it. It ain't nothing dealing with the Most High or his son or the children of Israel being delivered by the Most High. Man, we don't celebrate none of that. It's not a high holy day for us.
That's right.
That's all I gotta say. Brothers, y'all got anything y'all want to say, in this thing up with? Because like I said, 2/3 y'all fit for the sword right along with them.
I'm gonna get this precept because it's one of my favorite chapters, so I'm gonna just get it. Before let's see. This is Jeremiah 2, and I'm gonna start at. Can y'all hear me? I'm sorry, Salakia. Let's see.
Con, go ahead.
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay, con. Yeah, I'm gonna get. Should I start at Jeremiah 2 and verse 13? It says. Let's see. It says, "For my people have committed two evils; they have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water." Man, so they basically just chose to die. So pretty much it was their choice, man. They chose to put themselves in this situation because they chose Caesar to be their god, man. See what I'm saying? And then that's why the Lord said that he said, fine, then let those gods that you chose deliver you, man, when that time comes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna be like that, then why should he have to deal with you, man? Why should he have to keep putting up with you, man? That's why this new covenant is important, because this one, he's gonna put it into our inward parts so that we can't go off anymore, man. Because as long as we're in the midst of our enemies, then we can always go off, be taken advantage of in his immortal and weakened form. But the point is, it says. You go on, verse 14, it says, Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? And that's a question, man. See what I'm saying? Because they choose to be in that situation, man. See what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go down to verse 21 because this whole chapter is fire at some point. I'm sorry, but it says, yet I have planted thee a noble vine. Wait, let me. I'm sorry. Verse 20. So like it says, verse 20 says, "For of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou saidest, I will not transgress. When upon every hill and under every green tree, thou wanderest playing the harlot, man." So that was us, man. The harlot, man. That whore, man. That backsliding daughter. And when a chick is on her back, sliding back and forth, obviously that's alluding to something else. You know what I'm saying? So we really were the backsliding daughter, man. It says, Yeah, I have planted thee a noble vine, wholly and right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me, man? See what I'm saying? So that vine, that degenerate plant is still Israel, man. It's not a different type of plant. It's just we got changed into something else because we were going off, man. So we became very strange. You know what I'm saying?
God.
It says so. It ain't no getting around it, buddy. You see what I'm saying? It's still Israel, man. It says, let's see, going down. It's just going on to continue in verse 25. I'm gonna skip down a few verses. It says, "Withhold thy foot from being unshod, and thy throat from thirst. But thou saidest, there is no hope. No, for I have loved strangers, and after them will I go." Man, see what I'm saying? It says, "As a thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel ashamed. Their kings, their princes, and their priests, and their prophets." Man, see what I'm saying? Saying to a stock, "Thou art my father," to a stone, "Thou hast brought me forth." For they have turned their back unto me, and now their face. But in the time of their trouble, they will say, "Arise and save us," man. It's been like that every time, man. See what I'm saying? The same back and forth formula of the backsliding daughter, man. See what I'm saying? But this time is not going to be like the other times, man. It's going to be a time like there never was before, man. And fear is the beginning of wisdom. So when Israel sees, the things that are going to come to pass, that even when a prophet would see it, they would say, "Oh, who would deliver me in those days? Woe is me, woe is me," like Ezra. But at that time, they're not going to be able to take it, man. Like we get taste because we deal with things on different levels that people in this world would never understand because they weren't given the ability or that gift from the Most High to understand them. They only believe in carnal things. They never actually experience these things. But in that time, they're gonna experience things all at once, man. Like somebody waking up out of a coma. It's gonna see what I'm saying? Like Uma Thurman and Kill Bill, man. When she woke up, she was freaking out, man. See what I'm saying? That's gonna be these heathens, man. But that's all I wanted to say.
Con, I got 3 daggers right quick. And then I could just, and just end it off on that. I got the first book of Kings, chapter 10, verse 9. "Blessed be the Lord thy power, which delighting in thee to set thee that the trumpet of Israel, because the Lord loved Israel forever. Therefore may he the king to do judgment and judges." Okay, that's the first one. My second one is going to be book of Matthew, chapter 10, verses 5 through 7. "These 12 Yahushua sent forward and commended them, saying, Go not into the ways of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And also ye go preach, saying, The kingdom of heaven is at hand." And that's coming from Yahushua himself, because it's written in red. Because he's only for the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel, the 144,000 and 1/3. And then my third one is going to be a real dagger for everybody that's outside of Israel. Hebrews 8 and 8. For fulfilling fruit, with them he shall behold the days come, shall the Lord, and I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Okay, and you either might say nowhere near in this, so you're done, son.
That's right. That's right.
That's all I got.
I got one to end this with. Unless you got something you want to come out with, come out to you.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Okay,
you can get off yours.
Isaiah 11:11, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Most High shall set his hand again the second time." And when has he set his hand the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Asia and from Egypt and from Patros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. You know, this have happened to the four corners of the world. Now, what are you know, these Ashkenazi Jews, these so-called Jewish people? Where are the other tribes at?
Con.
You know, they're not all up in Africa. They're all over the world.
That's right, because
That's right.
on four corners of the planet.
You know, that's right. And he should set up an ensign for the nation, and he should assemble the outcasts of Israel to gather the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. And this right here haven't happened yet.
Con.
And this what we're waiting for. Because the most of the gathering is going to be done right here in America.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, even though it's Israelites gathered all over the whole four corners of the world, but the most of the gathering, the bulk of the gathering is going to be gathered right here.
Con.
Hey, the time is almost up, man. Time is running out fast, man. And hey, either you get with this thing now, or hey, man, it's gonna be too late. Because once you see Yahweh Shemi Ashai come with that chariot, it's too late.
Con.
Right.
And one more thing, right quick, before you close it out, GMS, we have more Confusion of Faith brothers in the U.S. and outside the U.S. And you know, we have a lot of GMS because we highly believe in the Confusion of Faith. And we also talk about the RFID microchip and how many camps is doing that.
Exactly, because they don't go by the spirit. Salaki, I didn't want to cut you off, brother.
I was gonna say that because we try
to go by the spirit, man. They're afraid to go by the spirit, so they can't understand that we won't all come looking like Wesley Snipes. We'll come looking like everything, like Japanese, Chinese, even Edomites, white people. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, we got Confusion of Faith in Ukraine and Russia.
Exactly, yeah, especially in the UK camp. Yeah, we got some out there, and some strong brothers. You know what I'm saying? And it's obvious to somebody that's a man of the Lord that has a spirit to be able to discern the spirit. But if you don't have the ability to discern the spirit, you have no choice but to go carnally from face values. You know what I'm saying? And really, it's not up to us in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So even if we decided that we had some inclination that somebody was something or something else, if the Most High doesn't want them there, they're not gonna be there, man. Whether they're an Israelite or not. That's the way it is, man. It doesn't matter even if you are, you know, an Israelite, doesn't mean that you're gonna be somewhere that the Most High doesn't want you to be, man. This is His algorithm. It's not ours.
God, and say, try the spirit. You know, just because you're a Jake, man, we don't let you in just because you're a Jake and you know a few scriptures. We don't let you cross. I mean, you got to prove yourself to be a brother.
Exactly. That's the times we're coming into, man. Because you'll get a lot more what they like to call them inserts or spies or whatever. That way, because Jacob sell out Jake in a hot second. You know what I'm saying? You offer him some fresh kicks or whatever you need to, man. Jake will sell out Jake in a hot second, man. It's been like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be look
money,
Jake, man.
You know, we're not like IUIC or UPK or any other Afrobeat camps that's out there, man. Just because you're a Jake, man, hey, man, it ain't guaranteed that you're gonna cross over the line in Great Millstone, man.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
You know, we try all spirits. You know, it don't matter if you look like an Edomite. You could be an Israelite trapped in a Edomite body frame, man. Because the Most High don't look at the outer appearance; he look at the inner appearance.
That's right.
You know, that's all I gotta say. You know.
Okay, well, we can end it off with that, unless somebody got some other scripture.
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay, all right. Well, with that, we want to give all honors and glories and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash, double honors and apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing his work on the four corners of earth. Shalom and Babal. Kwan Bakian.
Khan.
Shalom.
Wow.